welcome to Art with Anna. Today is a little different in that we are going to be talking about an artist that is kind of gaining their popularity right now. But before we get started, I'll talk to you about the supplies that we'll need. So first we're gonna need a few magazines because we will be making a collage today. You will need to think about bright colors, so there should be papers that are bright colors out there for you. And we'll need glue and a white sheet of paper also. And some scissors. That should be it for today. So I'll let you grab those things. I will also grab those things and then we will get started. Okay, so we're going to talk about artist Heather Polk today. You can find her on Instagram. She has both an art Instagram and a personal Instagram, and I will link those. And yeah, she's a contemporary artist, so she's an artist that's happening right now. Something I really like about her is that she is really focused on, she wants to create a art studio, I guess, a place where people can come and do art, specifically people who are chronically ill, to try to just help them realize their creativity and find joy in little things. Her art is very much focused on her own joy, and to her, art is therapeutic to herself. She's actually not a full-time artist. She has a job, I believe, in marketing, so art is actually kind of her side business that has just been something that's really successful. So I will show you some of her artworks here. She's a collage artist, so a lot of her artwork has images of different people, hands, faces, and then some really prominent things that she loves are bright colors, hearts, and flowers. So you'll see those typically within her collages. So we are going to make something like that today. A supply that should also be on your table is just a handful of some prominent Black figures in American history, and we are going to choose one of them and their body parts to collage. I'm at home and I did not have my printer, so I am going to be doing my own influential person. It'll look a little different from yours, but you'll have papers of influential Black people. And so choose one of those and choose a body part, face, hands, you know, that you want to collage, and go ahead and cut that out and we will get started. All right, so grab out your white sheet of paper. And by now you should have picked out a person that you are choosing to collage. I'm choosing a guy named Kirby Jane Raymond, and he is just a fashion designer that I think is cool. He's also an activist, and so I've chosen him today to collage. So you'll pick out your person, cut them out, and then anywhere you'd like on your piece of paper, you can glue your person onto. Now the next step is going to be to look through the magazines for different flowers that you like, and we're going to cut those out. So let's do that next. Okay, as I'm editing this, I am realizing that a lot of video didn't record. So the part that didn't record that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact that Heather Polk loves bright colors. So pick out one or two bright colors that you have on your table, and you're just going to cut any shapes you want out of them. So triangles, squares, just random organic shapes. I have cut out this kind of art shape and then a squiggly shape here. You'll also want to cut out a heart. So that came from right there. Because Heather Polk just mentioned that flowers and hearts were some of her biggest inspiration, because she does value just joy and trying to find joy within her art, and those are some things that bring her joy. So there's some things we're going to cut out right now, and along with our photo and our flowers, those are what we're going to make our collage out of, and you can move them around the paper any way you like, and glue them down any way you like. So let's get started with that. Alright, so Heather Polk is a predominantly collage artist. She's predominantly a collage artist. She does some abstract art as well. A collage is simply cutting up paper and pasting it together in a unique and interesting way. I've observed just from looking at a lot of her artwork that she typically chooses kind of a very limited color palette. So she'll take the picture of the person or the people that she's focusing on, and then she'll choose flowers or whatever other aspects she's adding to it. They tend to be in just one or two kind of other colors. So that's something that she does. You don't necessarily need to do that in your artwork. I've chosen kind of pinks, oranges, and greens to be my color palette. So while you're doing this, make sure you think about, what kind of colors you want to add to your artwork. So again, she is contemporary. She's a collage artist. I wish I knew more about her. I am just learning about her now. The articles that I've read of her were made in 2020, so just last year. So I'm excited to keep an eye on her and see how, she grows as an artist, and to learn more information about her. But here's a picture of her, and here is her Instagram account where you can see her art. And I will show you guys some pictures of her art while you keep creating. I'll give you a sneak peek at where mine is at. So I've been playing around a lot with where I wanted things to go. No, there's a glare, so it's not the best, but I've got my flowers and my heart. And that's what mine looks like right now. I keep playing around with different placement, so it might change by the end. Another thing that I need to do is cut off wherever there's overhang from the paper to make it look a little bit more finished and a little bit more like Heather Polk's art. So that'll be my next step, but after that, we'll be finished. Feel free to make more than one collage if you'd like to, if you finish a little bit early. There should be enough photos of influential people for you to choose from. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Let's cut off some paper and then I'll sign off. here is my final product of my collage. I added a lot of flowers kind of around Kirby and added some flowers on his head, and yeah, I think it's very bright. It's got some hearts and some flowers, so I think it's Heather Polk-esque. So I'm excited to see what you guys make. I hope you learned a little bit about the people that you're making collages of, as well as this artist, and actually also as well as my subject. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next week. All right, bye.